your GTS World Heavyweight Champion. And I'm here with my adorable, sweet, cute girlfriend, Katie. Welcome to the stream tonight, everyone. It's a Q&A, so that means, we're going to interact with you guys and super chats. Bring up that interaction. You want a big-ass story. You want to know a lot about what's going on. Send that big old super chat, and I'll tell you. Otherwise, we'll just interact with some questions and have some fun with it. Doesn't that sound good, baby? So, introducing, ladies and gentlemen, your grand GTS world champion, the man who runs the brand, the man with the plan, the man who has held it down here on YouTube for over 14 years. That's right, I've been uploading on this channel since 2011. It is now 2025. And not only that, but we just crossed a major anniversary. The major anniversary. Number one was me and Katie, our 6-month anniversary that we've been together. And number two, my 10-year anniversary of making YouTube and social media and hustling for myself my job. And that's a crazy thing because I worked for Coca-Cola for 15 years. And we got a super chat. It's RSR Strong and Ready. How are you doing? From Daryl. Thank you, Daryl. I'm doing great tonight. As I was saying, we're celebrating 2 anniversaries. 10 years of me hustling on YouTube and social media. The other platforms and such as well. Instagram, blah, blah, blah. And I've made a living of it. It was 10 years ago that I said, you know what? I've had enough. I used to have to fucking get out of bed 5 o'clock in the morning. I wouldn't get home until 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. 6 or 7 days a week. Yes, 6, 7 days a week. Okay, there was a time that I worked an entire summer straight, 54 days straight, without a day off. And I said I had enough. I said I know I can, instead of hustling like this for someone else, I can hustle like this for myself. Mm-hmm. And I bet on myself, and I said, you know what? I can do it. I believe in myself that if I put in the work for me, I can make it work for me. And for 10 years, I've done it. And the thing is, there's been times where I've fallen off. There was times where I started to doubt myself. I don't think I could do this anymore. Well, I got to quit. I got to go back and get a regular job. And then there was times I said, I got to remember who the fuck I am. I'm Grime, goddammit. I am a heavyweight champion. And bet your bottom dollar that they got to kill me to get rid of me. And that's the only way. Jason Bravo. Hi, Grime. Is Jeff still on GTS? I seen his posts. Okay. All right. So I guess we'll talk about that because that's important. Jeff Bravo was putting it out there on his social media that he retired. Yeah, he retired from independent wrestling. He's still very much a part of GTS. That's the thing. He's not trying to come to GTS to, take the world title. I definitely feel like had he won War Games, he would have just, done a finger poke of doom for E-Money. Because E-Money was ready with the rematch clause no matter who won. Mm-hmm. So he would have given it right back to him. That's just, Bravo's not there for himself. Bravo's there for the new guys because Bravo's winding down his career. But he'll still be a part of GTS because he's still going to show up whether he's having matches or not. And, I'm sure if he needs to mix it up on GTS, he can mix it up on GTS because GTS is not independent wrestling career. GTS is a YouTube comedy drama about pro wrestling. Mm-hmm. So it's a completely different subject. So to say Jeff Bravo retired from pro wrestling, he did. But he's still part of GTS. I hope that clears that up for you guys. So, Grime, are you always a tribal chef and greatest champion of GTS? Yes, Ethan. You know that. No matter what happens. That's what I'm saying. We went into War Games. I got screwed. I got robbed of my championship. So what did I do? I got myself a trophy. This is a trophy of War Games. This is not a title that will be on the line. This is the trophy from War Games that I won. Mm-hmm. And that's it. So, I have a very, very special presentation. Would you give me a pen, my love?
Pen's over here.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, there's one over there. I don't know what color it is.
Is there one? Oh yeah, we got one, you guys.
Free one.
Oh no, I mean more like a marker, I guess. Yeah, more like a marker. All right, Katie's gonna go get us a marker.
That's my boobs.
There's the butt. You need to ask Vince Sirius to stop the mark. It's the only way to stop the mark. You don't think I could stop him? I think I could stop him. I put down the mark in the War Games. I beat him with a solid steel chair super kick to the mush. Katie's coming back. You all got to see Katie's backside come sliding on in. So, when we hit... Wait, I gotta do this backwards again. Hold on. So, it would be... Yeah. 5... 0...
I'm gonna look on my YouTube and see what it looks like.
Okay. So then when we hit 50 donos, there's gonna be a major fucking reveal. Okay, look, babe, I drew it right. Look, it came up right. Look at, I am fucking spectacular. And the big 50 dono reveal will be in this bag. But in the meantime, we'll continue to talk about questions. All right, I'm just gonna talk about it because a ton of people keep asking. Oh, never mind. Jason just sent something to talk about instead. After Solid Steel Series War Games, T Bravo won, Jeff in charge, Universe Mode, Vex, a match for Grime in 2026, you and Jeff, for a casket match for control of GTS. Could you imagine?
That would be crazy. A
casket match between Grim and Jeff Bravo? I would do it. I would do it. Would he come back? Would he show up? We don't know. Can you ask him one time, Grim, like Vlad? Yeah, okay. Turkey, JR Gaming. Who do you think was the masked wrestler on Survivor Series? From Thomas. Thank you, Thomas, for sending that in. I actually made a huge video yesterday on my Grimm's Toy Show channel talking about it because was it E-Money Millie, our GTS legendary YouTube champion? Because he did the same stomp. It's not Rollins. If it was Rollins, he would have just been Rollins. Rollins wouldn't have hit himself. And we just got another awesome super chat from Adam Kennedy Vlogs. You and Katie look so happy together, brother. I'm glad you found your person. It took me a while to find my person, but I found her. Lucky us, huh? Goddamn right. Goddamn right. And it took me long as hell to find my person. And there she is. Like I said, dude, me and Katie have had 6 months together, and it's been great. Our relationship has grown quickly because we spend a lot of time together. We're fortunate that we can spend a lot of time together because of the nature of our jobs and situations and such. Some people, when they date, they hang out like once a week for 3 hours. And I'm like, I can't date like that. Like, I need you to practically live here, you know? And like, she doesn't live here yet. She doesn't, she hasn't moved in or anything, but...
I sleep over.
But she does sleep over on the weekends and such. And that reminds me, where's my other phone? Do you see it anywhere? I'm so annoying with everything, I swear. Oh, it's right here in front of me. It's right here in front of me.
Silly gooser.
I just got a huge idea for a video for our next vlog because we needed one more thing to talk about in our next vlog. And
yeah, super chat.
We got another super chat.
Are you gonna miss Cena when he retires?
Okay, from Wrestling is Real. Are we gonna miss Cena when he retires? I mean, of course. Pro Wrestling is gonna miss Cena when he's gone. Gotta turn this so you guys can see it. Pro Wrestling is going to sorely miss Cena when he's gone because I feel like WWE had nothing for this year other than Cena. What else did they even have going on big this year? Dom Mysterio? So when he's gone, what the fuck's gonna happen then? I feel like he was already kind of gone anyway. He only kind of came back to do I'm Going Away tour because he was already kind of gone, And I'm glad he came back to at least do his story. I think the heel run sucked, but at least they tried. And then he's going to have his final match, and honestly, I'm at this point rooting for Jey Uso. That'll be more interactive. That'll be more... People will be more into it. People will more talk about it. I think Gunther is a boring choice for the final match.
Yeah.
And I really hope it's Jey Uso at this point. Because that'll get the fucking internet going crazy. Because the internet feels some type of way about Jey Uso. Put ones in the chat if you like Jey Uso. Twos in the chat if you do not like Jey Uso. I'm going to put a 1 in the chat for Jey. I like Jey Uso. I think he's awesome. I think the problem that people have with Jey Uso is that he's not the best wrestler. And okay, maybe he shouldn't be in the world title picture. But Intercontinental title picture, U.S. title picture, hell yeah. K-Flex, thank you for the 99. That brings us a little bit closer to the 50 big reveal. You know what the big reveal is?
My butt.
Yep. It's going to be Katie's butt. She's gonna, I mean, not, nude or anything, just her butt in jeans. We're gonna reveal her butt in jeans, and she's gonna fart.
Stop!
Into the camera. We're almost there. $5 more towards the fart.
No!
Should Cena's last opponent be Grime?
I am not farting on this camera.
So definitely Scorpion said, should Cena's last opponent be Grime? Could you imagine if Grime... Where is Grime? How did Grime not make a comeback for a John Cena comeback? How did Grime not make a retirement tour videos for John Cena's retirement tour? I hope we at least get a Grime retirement video reaction to John Cena. 1 like equals 1 prayer. So 50, when we hit 50, which we're only 19 and 12 cents away, I'm going to answer that question that everybody's going crazy for and spamming in the chat, and y'all know what it is. And I'll answer it on top of the big reveal. Grime disappeared off the face of the earth. Not really. We had a big Grime, breakdown video, which I thought would have gone crazy, and then nobody cared. It's such a weird situation where, I feel like a lot of times we'll do, a nostalgic thing, and that everybody's going to really be into it, and nobody cares. And then everybody's like, how come you don't do the nostalgic things? How come you don't bring back this guy? How come you don't bring that guy? And they're all right, we're bringing back the Kung Fu Scalper, and nobody cares. You know what I mean? Nobody cares. Hey, cutie pie. Yeah. Okay, why aren't I in LOLCOW? Why aren't I in LOLCOW? Because I'm doing my own thing. Yeah. The thing is, I was gonna do it, and then I realized how much investment they need from their hosts, which is, again, it's fine. They've got a great thing going for them, and like I said, no hate. A lot of my friends are there. It's just, I do my own thing so much that I don't have the energy and time to devote the time and energy that's required for LOLCOW. You know what I'm saying? It's a full commitment. It's not just pop on a stream here and there. It's a full-ass commitment. I didn't realize that, so I can't do both. And I could either work for Keem or continue to work for myself. And like I said, I've been working for myself for 10 years. I'm going to continue to work for myself, and I'm sure I'll still pop on and do guest spots and stuff. They've, asked me to do this, that, and the other thing, and I have before. So, I'll be on there. I'll be around. And if we hit this big reveal number, then we'll talk about the other thing that you guys keep asking about. K-Flex, 99 cents. Thank you, K-Flex. Appreciate it. And that gets us $1 closer to the big pocket reveal. So, a lot of people were saying, well, what was the identity of the person at the Survivor Series? I did a whole video about it yesterday. I accused it of being E-Money. I mean, he did extra work. The thing is, they're building it up as, it could be anybody. They could have just thrown anybody under the mask, and then it could be a different person. It could be Jericho, even though Jericho...
Val Venus.
Right. I mean, yeah, they could run the masked character gimmick for 6 weeks to the end of the year, and then Jericho's free, and then, it was Jericho all along, folks. No, it wasn't. A lot of people saying, well, it was Austin Theory. It was Austin Theory's build. It was Austin Theory's ass. Maybe it was, but not because it's going to be an Austin Theory for the reveal, but it's just, he was the guy that they trusted to do that in a mask. Maybe it was E-Money Millie. He did the stomp. He wasn't at GTS.
His butt's not that big.
Yeah, no, he's not. But yeah, next time on GTS on my Silly Super Pop channel, me and Tony Cheney have to team up to go against Lalo Martinez and Louis Jr. And we're going to beat the crap out of him because it's a tornado tag inside of a solid steel cage.
Wow.
What do you think's going to happen when you get Grim in there with those two fart knockers?
Terrible.
Yeah, Grim, bring back the Vortex. Never. Bro, I forgot he existed. I forgot he existed.
Never.
Never. The Vortex. He used to pop in for the Regal Rumble every year. And people were like, who's this fucking guy? And I was like, exactly. I love when you guys bring up old characters that even I forgot from my own show. Thank you, Kevin Mills. He's a fan of me. Hi, Victor. I'm doing pretty good, guys. Thank you. The OG fan mail, Grim. Yeah, the OG fan mails were crazy. I don't know if fan mail would go as hard anymore because it was, I don't know, it was a different fucking vibe back then. It was like, fan mail was like a thing.
Yeah.
And I hate reading letters. So it's like, it's got to be
I
packages.
can read them.
No, but I would even hate that. It's like, all right, here's a letter. Like, you could have sent it in an email. You could have sent it in a text. You could have sent it in a tweet. And it's like, Grim, the best show ever. GTS for life. Awesome match. Greatest in history. Grim for life. And it like it's awesome and I love that, but like it's not like an engaging thing to me to read to my audience. You know what I mean? It's something that I read to the side. You know, now if they sent me a story and it was like, oh my God, I got to read the story now, and it's intriguing to the audience, well, then that's different, you know? So that's why I don't like reading the letters. Whether I read them, whether you read them, whether anybody reads them, we got a super chat to read. And this Brandon Knight keeps going crazy with this question. And $8 away, I'll ask. GTS is the best on YouTube. No stay in GTS. Lolcow is not worth it. K-Flex. I agree, honestly. And
the spamming is driving me insane.
and no, the thing is like I agree. Like I said, like I love Lolcow and I love what they do and all that kind of stuff, and they're my friends. And I'll pop in and I'll be on it, but I don't have the energy. I'm only one person.
That's a lot.
It is. It's a lot, you know? And like I said, and then if something happens to the platform because of someone else, of no fault of my own, then I'm out, you know? And then I wasn't focusing on my own stuff, and then I got to build myself back, you know? I feel like I'm building myself back as it is now. Just being like the Grim that you all knew and loved before I went, I guess, crazy after me and Heel Wife broke up. When me and Heel Wife broke up, like, yeah, I changed because then I was like single. I was, I had affluence. I had money, you know, and I just became a different person. Being like, whoa, look at, I'm a rock star. All of a sudden now I'm Grim the rock star, you know, and living a rock star life, which was completely unrelatable to you guys who were watching me as Grim the dad, the family man with 2 kids and an annoying wife. Right? And now I'm back to Grim the dad with my kids, with my girlfriend, and, you know, collecting my figures again and focusing on GTS wrestling and not being a heel on my brand anymore. And just here to have fun with you guys, and people are resonating with it. And I'm being very real. You know, obviously the wrestling show is the wrestling show. But here on the vlogging channel, you know, I'm just 100% honest and open and real. And we don't do skits. And we don't stage stuff. And we just be real. Good, bad, or indifferent.
I feel like you weren't yourself for like the 5 years. You were just a shell of yourself.
Yes, and I agree. I would agree with that. Like, I fell into a mental place where I was so lost, you know, and then I found an island, so to speak.
Yeah.
But it wasn't my home.
No.
You know, and then I finally made it home.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I think that's a great analogy.
Yeah.
You know. Hi guys, thank you for being here. And in 8 more. Oh yeah, I guess you should probably hold this on the screen so you could actually freaking see it. Ooh, babe, want to hold the belt? The belt will look cool on you. And then babe's gonna hold the belt, and then you know what? We're gonna have the big reveal in just a few minutes because I know we're gonna hit the goal in just a few minutes. So let's see. Diane said, "What is your favorite thing about my own kids?" That they're little versions of me.
Dude, Amy is you.
Right? Amy is me. Amy is a Grim that looks like Heel Wife. Like, it's crazy how she's so a mix of us both. You know? and yeah, and then, but then, dude, but Molly is the same. Like, and Katie hasn't spent a lot of time with Molly. Like, you know, I was gonna say we don't see Molly much.
Yeah.
Period. Where we see Amy a lot more, but Molly is me too. Like, as far as like being the sarcastic roast master.
Yeah.
And it's almost like she's taken me and then multiplied it by 10. I'm just like, oh my God. And then I'm like, sometimes I'm going back and forth with her. And I realize I'm going back and forth with a turned up version of me. Because they took me and they mixed it with some heel wife sass and pumped out Molly. And I'm like, oh my God. She's Grim with heel wife powers. It's scary. And that's what I think is the coolest part about being a parent. The thing I like the most about them is that they're little me's. What's the favorite thing about my brother? Probably he makes a good chicken cutlet. Yeah. That motherfucker can fry a mean cutlet. That.
Being honest.
I'm just being honest. Well, that's Katie's favorite thing. The favorite thing about is the fact that he just gets me and I just get him. And it's like, because, I mean, honestly, I have very few memories of life before him. You know what I'm saying? He was born when I was 2 or 3, 2.5, 3. So, like, he was always there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we have been through so much shit together that we can just look at each other and know what we're thinking or saying. And and that's what's funny as fuck about having my brother is that I can just look at him and fucking he knows exactly what I said and vice versa. Oh yeah, look, I should be holding this up. I keep forgetting to hold this up. I love when they go, thought you met Doo-Hop in 2013. Yeah, it's a storyline on a wrestling show. He's my real life brother. Brother, we've grown up together. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, a lot of the stuff on my YouTube show was a YouTube show. When I first started doing these videos, I didn't think like, oh, let me be me and put my entire personal life on YouTube. I thought, oh, let me make some characters and do some adventure videos and silly, fun things to watch. So I took, you know, my brothers and my sisters and my friends and made them all, you know, enemies and friends and whatever. And then it was like, okay, now it's time to kind of be more real, you know, and then we exposed a lot of things of, you know, okay, this is the actual truth of our relationship, you know, and now, like I said, on this channel, I go full on, full truth and just tell you what the actual deal is, you know what I'm saying? I try to keep the kayfabe for the wrestling show, but you guys all know a wrestling show is a wrestling show, and this is real life here on Grim Experience. So, how did I meet Jimmy? You don't know, Jesse, you don't know how I met Jimmy? All right, well, that's a fun story, so I can't wait to tell it. All right, so how did I meet Jimmy Controversy? You ready for this one? I think I told you this one.
You told me in the car.
Yeah. Okay, so it was, you know, I'm an independent wrestler, but I stopped for a little bit. Now I'm back. And I'm back as Grim on YouTube, and I'm only doing YouTube videos, and I really don't have a ring to do these videos in until I run into Tony Emerald, and he says that he's got a wrestling ring in a garage 15 minutes from my house. And I said, well, can I film some videos there? He says, yes. Then he says, hey, I have a show coming up. And I said, can I do a Grim skit on it? He said, absolutely not. I said, why? He's like, he's like, you know, you do YouTube silliness. This is a real wrestling show. I said, let me do like a pre-show. I said, before you guys start, whatever your bell time is, 7 p.m., give me 6:45. I just want 5 minutes, right? Mm-hmm. So he's like, all right. So now we got this live event. We're promoting it. It's going to be Grim versus Tony U-Haul or Jerry Trevone or whatever it was. And it was the first live thing we were ever going to do. And it's on this channel. The fucking thumbnail was me diving off the top onto Jerome. So when we were at this event, there was this kid running around the ring in a willow mask, going crazy. He just wanted to be part of the Grim toy show skit so bad. And I'm like, kid, you're not part of this. But like, you know, it's indie wrestling. There's no real security. There's no real barricades. It's just a ring in the middle of the gym and stay away from it, you know? But this kid wouldn't stay away from it. He kept running around. And then after the show, him and his mother come up to me and she says, this is Jimmy. He's your biggest fan. He wants to be part of your YouTube show in the worst way. And gave me his or her contact information and said, you know, he wants to be in a video. And he's like, I got a big collection. You could come over and make videos at my house and review my collection. And I said, yeah, that'd be fun. So I said to my brother, I said, remember that crazy kid in the willow mask? He wants us to come to his house and make a video and show his collection. So we went to his house. And then Ebenezer wound up trashing his whole fucking house. Pulling his collection and throwing it on the floor. That's how I met Jimmy. And then that's how the feud started because I trashed his fucking house.
My hands are so dry, sir.
Oh, go get some lotion. What's my favorite Transformers movie? Okay.
My little head.
Your little head. You know, it's funny. I actually rewatched all of them recently.
Yeah. You went on a binge.
Mm-hmm. And I would have to say that I think Rise of the Beasts is the most entertaining one. It's probably just because it's the newest one and it had the better CGI and all that kind of stuff. I still think the first one was incredible. Original Transformers from 2006, I guess it came out. I think that one was incredible. Age of Extinction was really cool. It had so much going on. I feel like it was 3 movies in one, which was crazy. And then The Last Night was probably the worst. I struggled to get through some of that. Yeah. Okay, guys, we are only, I guess, $7.18 away from the reveal of the bag. The reveal of the bag. The reveal of the bag. What's in the bag? We're gonna fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for a good question to answer because people are sending in questions, but unless it's a super chat, I'll pick which ones to answer. What happened to Champ? Champ's still around. I mean, me and him still talk. I don't collect toys from the stores like I used to. Like, there's every once in a while there's a wrestling figure that I want. Like that. Can you grab me that one right there? Like this one here. Like the Make-A-Wish Fatu. Like, so, you know, I texted him, Champ, and said, yo, if you see this one around, I want it. And he's like, okay, if you see this one, I want it. And like, we still text each other and hide shit for each other or buy shit for each other and see each other. We just haven't made videos together in forever. Because, like, he's just got so much going on. I usually have so much going on. And it's hard to even get together. Like, we don't even usually, like, buy figures for each other anymore. We usually just stash it somewhere. Like, he'll be like, oh, yep. Put it in the Lego aisle behind that tiger butthole playset. And then I'll just run over to... And I'll get over to Walmart when I can and pick it up. And we still hook each other up. So, Champ is still around. King Lex, how did I feel about Survivor Series last night? I made a reaction video to it on Grimm's Toy Show. I sat here and I did a rant. You go check that out. I mean, overall, I enjoyed it. But overall, it was like, at the same time, it was nothing earth-shattering, nothing I haven't seen before. I don't know. It was okay. People keep asking about LJ Wash. Hey, Grim and Katie from Steve Cage. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Where does the touch me joke originate from? It was just an inside joke from when we were younger. So a lot of people are asking about LJ Wash. I'll talk about LJ Wash. Well, if you remember, we had the incident at Brewery Brawl 1, the first one. I had the incident with him because I had trusted him with my equipment, and he abandoned my equipment to go do a spot, which was number one, an unapproved spot. It shouldn't have even happened. And number two, he got involved in it, which shouldn't have happened. So there was like, I was really mad at that. And rather than be like, oh, sorry, I fucked up, I shouldn't have done that, he was like, fuck you. And I was like, oh, okay. So then he stopped coming around, whatever, and he said he was going to come back at one point, and I was like, yeah, come back, you know. But then he hasn't come back. So, and then Walter, we hit the goal. That's the reveal. So what's my favorite Bray Wyatt moment? Oh, that's a tough one because there's a lot. There's a lot. I can't go into that because I'll even get emotional about it.
Yeah.
Especially not for No Super Champ.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good reaction video.
Yeah, right, exactly. Great, write that down or text it to me or something. Because like I'm always like struggling for like an idea, and like that's a great idea. My top 5 Bray Wyatt moments or something. You know, that's a great video to do. Do I think Dean Ambrose will ever return? Yeah, of course. They all come back at some point. It's a money thing. You know, he'll get to the point where he can't wrestle anymore, and you know, he'll come over and do a Hall of Fame thing and blah blah blah. So yeah, I already answered about LJ Wash. Grim. What? What? You guys are so weird with your questions. Hi Zach. He said hi, Grim and Katie.
Hi.
Favorite NASCAR track? Got to be Talladega. Talladega was always a fun freaking race to watch, man. It was always fun and lots of cool crashes and lots of cool jockeying for position. Talladega was always fun. I always felt like Talladega was how a race should be, you know? Or like, and then if you're going to do short track, it's like Martinsville. Something like that. Where's Pita Kid? That's a good friggin' question. I don't know what his deal is, man. Sometimes he's here, sometimes he's not. Oh, shit. I think we might hit the goal with this one. Whoa. Thanks to you, you got me starting my own wrestling company, Bowdozer. Tell me more about that, Bowdozer. I want to know. What kind of owned company? Where? When? How? Why? Are you rivaling me? Are you competition or are you doing your own thing? I see that's not a Killjoy mask. That's Uncle Rowdy mask. We got Uncle Rowdy up there. We got the Terrifier. We got Bozo the Clown from... No, that's not Bozo the Clown. That's It. Yeah. Right. What's his name? Pennywise. Yeah. That's what I was trying to think of. And then the demon... Oh, okay. Bro, the demon face looks so different in the reflection. And I was like, huh? And then my autograph Finn Balor is up there. And then the Goldberg and Bret Hart fucking 2-pack, which I can't believe they made. Okay, so we're going to talk about this. MD Lopez, this is the reveal. This is in the bag. This is the reveal. Where's Lacey? Lacey is over on the Lol Cow show. She's like on a bunch of them. She's on all of them. So it's like she streams all day, every day. So if you want to see Lacey, go watch the Lol Cow Network. And, you know, like I said, she was here on GTS for a while, and just like Jordan Oliver, and then said, okay, I'm going to move on and go do this other opportunity. And I was like, okay, cool. Good luck with your new opportunity. So Lacey went to do a new opportunity. She's over on the Lol Cow show, and that's it. And then, you know, and now we have Vex as our business manager. Just like people move on from GTS, they come and go, man. It's like, come, chameleon. They come and go. They come and go. Whoa.
Wow.
If you could have one match with any WWE superstar, who would I choose? Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, current or of all time? Like, I feel like me and the original 1-2-3 Kid would have had a banger. Like, the thing is, like, I would love to have wrestled guys like Diesel, Atom Bomb, Razor Ramon. Those fucking guys are huge. I'm tiny compared to them. Isn't that wild? That I'm, like, Undertaker? Like, I'm tiny compared to him. Brock Lesnar, I look like Rey Mysterio next to him. What year did you think you were in your prime? Probably, like, 35-ish. I was probably, ooh, that's cool. I got to talk about that one, Jason, in a second. But yeah, I was probably in my prime in like 35. I was probably making the most money, doing the most stuff, in the best shape. You know, that was probably like prime. But like, the thing is, I don't feel as strong as I did 35. And I'm obviously not, you know, as successful and as hustling as hard and all that kind of stuff. I have taken some damage and mileage and years. But I still feel stronger now at 47 than I did like at 27. Like, I don't know. I feel better now. Okay, so Jason Holby, favorite figure that came out during the Ringside Fest 2025. Oh, just in that event. I gotta hold on. I gotta look on my phone because I'm gonna look through it and pick the one because there was a lot of good ones that came out, and I want to make sure I pick from that just those that came out, not all of them everywhere. So, scrolling. The China, and I know Katie,
China.
you really popped for the China.
Yeah.
The China is the exclusive to Walmart, right?
Mm.
The Ricky Starks, this one I think was my favorite. Right here, the Ricky Starks figure, sick. A New Jack was a great reveal. I wouldn't say that was my favorite though, but that was a great reveal. It was a cool figure. It wasn't the greatest figure of all time. Let me see if there was other ones. The Penta one looked awesome. I love that they're making Harlem Heat and stuff in the vault, but like I already have them. You know what I mean? Brother. Let me see. I'm scrolling through all the pictures now.
Oh, thank you. Somebody said I'm a beautiful lady.
Thanks, guy. Yes, she is. This is one. I think this is my favorite one, the China. And Katie loved it too.
I love China. She's one of my favorite women's wrestlers.
Hell yeah. Yeah, China was fucking awesome, dude. Like, I can't believe... I've been watching a lot of old wrestling lately. Like, we were watching WrestleFest 94 today. And... you know, one of the things about watching the old wrestling, you know, makes you nostalgic and it makes you realize how different things are. And it makes me like see like, oh my God, there's Rikishi in the Head Shrinkers when he was like in his early 20s. You know what I mean? And
Can we talk about Yokozuna?
Yokozuna, yeah, 26 years old, 500 pounds. He was so good, dude. He was so good. And then again, he just let his weight get away from him and wound up dying. And it's awful. But he was doing so good.
Someone asked me.
Do you miss Edge at WWE? Yeah. I feel like he's a waste in AEW. They don't do anything with him. What has he done in AEW? Like, he had a little bit of a feud. He did that table match and got hurt. Yeah, I still talk to Kid behind the camera.
Someone asked me a question.
What'd they say?
They said what women's wrestler would I want to be, and I say China or AJ Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are her favorites, AJ and China. And Jason Holtby just sent me a super chat and said, my opinion on James E. Cornette. Okay. So again, I was watching old WWF, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. Those are some of my favorite years. When I was a teenager, I was obsessed. So those were my obsessive teenage years. And Jim Cornette was a big part of that. And then a lot of the stuff I feel like Jim Cornette says, I agree with. I don't agree with him being racist or misogynistic, but I agree with his points on pro wrestling when he says stuff like, today's flippy-doo bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, go watch the old wrestling. They make it so believable. It looks like it's a real fight. It looks like it's a real match. Everything about it is believable.
Everything was raw and real.
Raw and real. And I feel like that's just so missing from today. And I feel like that's what Jim Cornette tries to say. And people are like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. No, it just looks dumb when 5 guys are standing there waiting for someone to jump. It looks stupid. They never did that back then. Some of the other stuff looked bad back then, too. Yeah, but... nothing's perfect. But in this old era, at least the matches looked realistic.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Katie. Tell your story about the prom incident from Adonis Mapother. How does he know about this? Who is this guy? Thomas Hurst. Thank you.
Twitter.
Oh, my God. Well, it was a $2 thing, so you could talk for like a minute about it.
Anyway, which one? The spaghetti sauce incident? I think it's the spaghetti sauce incident. Anyway, I had a prom with my ex-boyfriend. And the next day, we went to Six Flags, and he broke up with me on the roller coaster. And I found out, like, at prom that he cheated on me because the girl was talking about it in the bathroom. And needless to say, I dumped tomato sauce all over him. Vacation school because he pissed me off.
Yeah, screw you, brother. Yeah, so she dumped tomato sauce on him. Okay, opinion on Shockmaster from Jeff Garcia. I'll answer that one because that's Shockmaster, which is Typhoon, which is Fred Ottman, which is Tugboat, which is my friend. Like she's seen. I have his phone number and we text. And I'll be like, yo, what's up, Tugboat? Hope you're having an awesome day. And he's like, thanks, Grimster, toot toot. He texts me back and shit. Yeah, like, and, you know, I met him at one of the Legends conventions, and, you know, I told him I was a big fan of the natural disasters. Me and my brother were fat kids. We thought we were Earthquake and Typhoon.
You know? Some earthquake.
He had some earthquake. Oh, I got to tell you guys about that. Guys, put ones in the chat if you want to hear the story about Handsome Earthquake. But yeah, no, like Typhoon is a buddy of mine, and so I mean, the Shockmaster incident was fucking hilarious. He laughs about it too. He's like, yo, that was legendary. He's like, it's probably better than anything the character ever would have done was fall on its face because it's fucking hilarious. Cut a promo on DJ Hyde from Jason Holpe. All right, DJ Hyde, I heard you're running your mouth this weekend. You think you're some kind of an edgelord bringing back all the cool buzzwords because you think you're so cool, but you're actually offensive, and you're shoving out the offensive stuff because you're not going to cancel me. You're uncancelable, and they're going to use the cool late 90s edgeword language that you think is back, but it's not, brother. And what you gonna do? You hit me in the head with a solid steel loaf of bread, and I never forgot it. So I'll be back for you, bitch. And if you're not down with that, I got 3 words for you. Eat it. Yeah. That was that.
Loaf of bread.
He did. So crazy match. I'm having a match at Creative Pro in New York against DJ Hyde, who I'd never even met in my life. And he's like, we're gonna do some hardcore spots. The New Jersey or New York Athletic Commission will only approve certain things. So we're trying to do this hardcore match. So he's like, yeah, I got loaves of Italian bread. And he's like, I'm gonna whack you with them. And I was like, oh, okay, it's a loaf of fucking bread. It's a loaf of bread. So you think soft, right? Have you ever seen, you know, those loaves of Italian bread that come in like the long paper sleeve, and you know they're sitting in like in a basket at the supermarket?
Baguette?
They're like, yeah, like a long baguette, right? Not really like a loaf of bread, but like, yeah, a baguette.
Uh-huh.
And it comes in the long bag, and it's like the little top of the bread is usually sticking out the top.
Yeah.
And they're sitting in a basket at the supermarket.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he grabbed one of those, and then he must have let it sit in his car for a fucking week, okay? And this thing hardened. This bread.
I saw something by the refrigerator.
I thought I did too.
Like it looked like somebody just walked by, right?
Yeah. I was like somebody was there that you looked, and then I got scared because I was like, oh, maybe she saw it too. Because I see shit like that a lot. I just no sell it. My fucking heart is in my throat. Is somebody in here, or was that the ghost?
Probably the ghost. I didn't hear the doors or anything.
Okay.
The doors are locked. What the fuck, man?
I gotta get back to my baguette story.
Holy baguettes!
All right. So this motherfucker gets this baguette from the supermarket, lets it sit in his car for a week, and it hardens. You know, when bread gets stale, it gets hard, right? So this long baguette is no longer a soft piece of baguette bread. Now it's a fucking baseball bat, Katie. It is so hard. And he hits me in the side of the head with it like this. Boom. Right? It felt like I got hit in the head with a baseball bat, and it ripped my ear open. I'm bleeding. Gushing blood. And he's like, what the fuck are you bleeding from? I go, I don't know. Did you hit me with a baseball bat that looked like bread? And the athletic commission cut the match. He said, you're bleeding. And he's like, I busted him open with bread. I'm probably the only guy in pro wrestling ever in the history that's gotten busted open with bread. We got to write that down. I got to make that a video. Busted open with bread.
I can write it on my notes.
Yeah.
I already started.
Busted open by bread. Yeah, because that really happened. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the donos. We are at 71. Wow, I appreciate that. Wow. And like I said, I'm just answering questions. And then if you really want your question answered, send a super chat. And if you want me to talk in great detail, make it big.
Somebody said they'll give us a kitten.
We have 20 of them outside. Whose booking do you think is better, Vince or Triple H? That's hard to say, Michael. And the reason it's hard to say is because we have 30-ish something, 35-ish years of Vince. And we don't have, we have what, 2.5, 3 years of Triple H? So it's hard to say, you know? Adonis Mapother, did you ever go to WrestleMania 10 or pay-per-view in 1994? No. I went to Superstars and Raw tapings in 94, but I never made it to a pay-per-view. Fun story, I was supposed to go to WrestleMania 10 with Frank and George, old school friends of mine from school, and they, yeah, I probably shouldn't say their names.
Well, you already kind of did.
Yeah, well, they don't know them. So they were friends from school, and they were supposed to get tickets. And they're like, oh, yeah, we're going to get the tickets. We're going to get the tickets. I was supposed to go with them. And then guess what? They fucking didn't get the tickets. And the day we all went to go get tickets, then they were sold the fuck out. They're like, oh, yeah, we sold out like 3 hours ago. I was like, days went by. It's not like it's sold out in 38 seconds. It's fucks. Yeah, so we got screwed. I didn't get to go to WrestleMania 10. Your at name still says Kid Luck. Such nostalgia. Yeah, I don't know how to ever even change that. Like, my ats are weird. The ad on the Super Pop channel stayed as Silly Super Pop. Favorite 90s band? Probably Metallica. Yo, Grim, you like Firearms. Got any cool guns?
What the fuck? Who asked that question?
Christy Hahn.
What?
I mean, yes, I do like them, and yes, I do have some. I've shown them before. The Mossberg 500 shotgun and the Glock Gen 4 17 handgun. Grim is best wrestling match of all time. Oh, that's so hard, bro. Best GTS match of all time. Like, that's hard to say because there's so many different eras of GTS, you know? Like, when I threw Jamie the Mailman off the roof, to me, that's one of the best matches of all time. I answered it earlier, Branson. Where the fuck were you? That was the reveal. What was in the bag? What was in the bag was, where is Lacey? Lacey's on the Lol Cow show. She moved on to a different show. We wished her well in her future endeavors. There's no fight or hate between anyone. It's just she's doing something different now.
Bye, Adonis.
Bye, Adonis. Thanks for watching.
Oh, my fart stinks.
What, you just farted? Katie just farted. 1069 or 1069. We got a fart on the live stream. Katie has just farted in the wrestling figure room.
You fart in here all the time.
Copy, Murphy. We've got an emergency sequence initiated to receive the devastation of the fart. Warn the neighbors in the neighboring town. Katie just shit her pants.
No, I didn't, Everybody farts, and you fart in here all the time.
Thank you, Joseph Sinuski.
I remember the time that you came in here and didn't even turn the light on. You sat in here because your farts were stinky that night, and you sat in here and you farted to get away from me. And it was so funny just seeing you in the complete darkness.
Sitting in my own fart stink. Dum, dum, dum. I'm trying to read the questions, trying to see if there's anything fun to talk about. My God.
What do you think about furries?
I was trying to ignore that so hard. Of course, Katie has to bring it up. I can't rate the all-time best wrestling match, bro. Like I said, it's so hard. There's so many different eras of GTS. Pick an era, maybe, and narrow it down. Christy Han, Grim, do you believe in Jesus? Yes.
We believe in Jesus.
The thing about with Jesus is historically proven to be a real person. Now, do you believe that he's the Son of God? That's another different story. You know, I tend to believe that. And why? Because I have seen many things that have proved it to me over my life, you know, and I don't like to talk religion because everybody's got their beliefs, everybody's got their experiences, and I firmly believe that that's by design, that there are multiple different things happening, and that different people can believe in different things with a common goal and a common good. So therefore, I believe what I believe. I let other people believe what they want to believe. I don't shove my religion and my thoughts down anybody's throat and go into it. But yes, I believe in Joe Hendry and I believe in Jesus.
Joe Hendry is Jesus.
Joe Hendry is Jesus for Katie.
Yeah. Oh, Jared Tierno is a gremlin, and he is on my gremlin appreciation list. Shout out to Jared.
There he is. When am I going to show more of my matches? Probably this week. Me and Katie kind of like did half of a vlog. There is one more thing that I want to talk about in a video with her to add in a vlog, and then I'll probably review some of my videos too. But I might do that by myself. Because like when I show it to Katie, it's different than wanting to show it to you guys. I don't know. It's weird. Mason, how's my mental health? Thank you for checking in, Mason. I appreciate it. So it was rough going into Thanksgiving. And like I said in my last vlog, it was hard starting off Thanksgiving by myself. But like I kept myself focused and centered that, be hanging out with Katie soon. Got to see my family, her family, we got to do everything that day. So just because I wasn't with her the morning and I was by myself, I had my own morning to do my shit, make my food, and then I got to see everybody. And it was a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then this weekend has been wonderful. Me and her have been having a great weekend, doing, like I said, the streamings together. She did a stream on her TikTok.
Yeah.
We made some videos. We did some edits. We watched some food. We
watched some food.
We watched some food go down our throats. I wasn't done. I wasn't done. And we connected like 9 times now.
Kyrie.
Oh.
We made a Cheez-It holiday house on my stream.
Bro, it was so good. It was like a gingerbread house, but it was made out of Cheez-Its. And I made it. It was the best gingerbread house I ever made. Because number one, I did it really good. I learned some tips and tricks. And it was fucking Cheez-Its.
Yeah. So if you go to Walmart or Target, pick up a Cheez-It holiday house kit and their cheesy cookies.
Yo, Zemdem. What's up, Grim? I hope your mental health is better. I hope you just become better. Thank you, Zem. I appreciate that so much. And I appreciate the super chat. And, knowing that you guys are supporting me and knowing that you guys are supporting the content, that honestly helps me and my mental health so much. Because, like, when nobody's watching my stuff or people aren't engaging with me or people are saying that my videos suck or that I'm acting weird, like, then I feel rejected. And that it severely impacts my mental health. And that's why social media is honestly terrible for mental health because there are going to be days where my videos don't hit and then I just feel rejected and I'm like, oh no, they don't like GTS anymore. They don't like Grim anymore. I should just quit. Like, and then there's other times, like I said, you guys are showing me so much love and being there for me and checking in on me that I feel like I feel good. I feel happy. I feel safe, and having this disorder, that's what I'm saying. It's such a high and a low, and that's where I try to catch myself and say, dude, it's going to be okay. I'm allowed to make a shit video. My next one will be better. It happens,
Yeah.
So thank you for asking. Thank you for checking in. So far I've been doing good. Like I said, we had a really happy, healthy first Thanksgiving together.
Yeah.
Real fun, happy, healthy weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, right? It was really fun this weekend.
Yeah, and I feel like both of our mental healths have been really good.
Yeah.
And we're good for each other.
Yeah.
We're both like human medicine.
Very silly.
Yeah.
We actually didn't sleep well last night because we were laughing hysterically all night until like 4 in the morning.
Dude, it was like at 20 after 4. I'm like, bro, I have to go to bed. We gotta stop laughing.
It was like to the point that our faces hurt and our throat hurt from like laughing so much.
Literally, we were having so much fun and laughing so hard that everything hurt. And then I was like, I can't fucking talk anymore. It hurts. I'm like, I can't laugh anymore. It hurts.
We're just too silly.
Yeah. The two silliest gooses got put together. Yeah, we have a lot of freaking fun. And I love that we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll be on here for a couple more minutes. So to get those questions in, Like I said, if you want to talk about something big and you want a big response, you got to send it as a super chat. Otherwise, I'll just pick a question as I see them. But yeah, we'll be on here probably for like I like to do like an hour. So Jeff keeps asking about my favorite comedy movie. I'll talk about that for a second. Ever of all time? God, that's so hard. Coming to America. We watched it last week. When you think of garbage, think of Hakeem. Bro, I'm dead.
I love that movie.
Right?
And I like the Nutty Professor.
Good morning, my neighbors. Fuck you. Yes, fuck you too.
Also Norbit.
Norbit is that right? I was gonna say anything Eddie Murphy, honestly.
Yeah, literally everything Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Like when she's like Eddie Murphy's like my favorite. I'm like, oh my god, me too.
Literally, I had an obsession with Eddie Murphy and Tom Hanks, and I don't know why, but it's okay.
Yeah. Oh, they're both fantastic. That's why. Phenomenal people. A lot of people are giving love to the relationship, saying that they're happy to see us happy together. Thank you. Thank you guys for recognizing.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for recognizing. Eddie Murphy Raw stand up. Yeah, Eddie Murphy Raw is one of my favorites. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Had to do something. Motherfucker punch you in the mouth.
You're dead.
Super Sean. Yeah, Super Sean. Yes, it's been a long time. Welcome back, Super Sean. We've missed you. Super Sean. Yeah, hell yeah. Super Sean was always kicking ass in these super chats. Hey, Grim, is there any plan on 15th anniversary of Silly Super Pop channel? I really should. You know, and it's funny, I talked to Hawkins about doing like a 10th anniversary because it was the 10th anniversary of our feud. 10th anniversary of our... It's been 10 years since the Kurt Hawkins stuff. That's crazy, you guys. That's crazy. I remember Super Sean was lighting up our super chats on Thanksgiving, and it made Thanksgiving amazing once. Aww. That was just, yep. So big shout out to Super Sean for that one. Super Sean.
I think that...
What's up, Native?
We're going to have a GTS puppet show.
I would love a GTS puppet show. I mean, it's practically what it was anyway. I mean, like, you know, I would always like do these characters. I'd be like, oh my God, everybody, please welcome Ebenezer Middlesdorf. Holy sheep shit on a shingle. It's me, motherfuckers. What the hell are all you assholes out there saying? Listen, you got to be nice to my audience. I am being nice to the audience. I love that audience out there. Yeah, well, don't curse at them. I can fucking curse if I want. Fuck you. Don't say fuck you to the audience. I didn't say fuck you to the audience. I said fuck you in general.
I want the nom 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 ones.
Yeah, that's what we really need.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh, hi there, Mona. What the fuck you got over there?
Please.
I don't want any peas in there.
There's peas in there.
There's peas in there. No, it's okay.
It's okay, Nana. Sir, I'm sick.
Holy sheep shit on a shingle. She's sick. Sick and tired of WWE's bullshit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Here comes Fatu. It's Fatu. Fuck you, Fatu. Yo, I'm up here making a difference. And you're telling me to fuck you? Yeah, because fuck you. Wait, there was a super chat and we missed it. Hold on. Uncle Ebenezer's going to read it. Feline Doll. Hey, Grim, hope you and your family are doing well. He said, hey, Grim, I hope you and your family are doing well. Okay, I see it, Ebenezer. Thank you. Thank you, Feline Doll. I appreciate it.
My mom had a question.
Are doing well. We do have a question from the mom, my future mother-in-law.
Can Grim do an Ebenezer show on Clapper?
Yes. Ebenezer. Wait, I don't have to fucking clap. Wait, hold on a second. Let me talk about this. Your bro says you should have worked for the Muppets. Wait, couldn't have worked for the Muppets. You ever hear the fucking mouth on this motherfucker? He curses like a sailor. I kind of do. You curse like it's the alphabet. I do, yes. They chopped my fucking feet off. Look at what they did.
Oh my
They
God.
took my feet from me. Fuck everybody who took my feet. They tried to stop me from running away.
Oh my God.
This motherfucker's just trying to make a difference. Yeah, get out of here. That gimmick sucked. That gimmick sucked. Sucked. See, you flopped, and then he became Rakiki with the fat ass. Let's see. Is your ass big? Is your ass big? I want to see it. This is his ass. It's kind of big. I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up.
Do you want me to explain what clapper is?
No.
But I think that would be a good idea for you.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
Grim Big Backed Ebenezer. Ethan, I tried to bring back Ebenezer over on the Grimm's Toy Show channel, and they got the worst views. I come and talk, people watch. I put up a wrestling match, people watch. I do toy stuff, people kind of watch. I do Uncle Ebenezer's back, nobody fucking watched. Nobody fucking cared. I don't understand. All right, well, I think that's our time for tonight. We kicked ass. We had a fun stream. We thank you all for being here. And if you're not down with that, we got 3 words for you. Eat it. Yeah. We're going to end the stream. Thank you, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Vlog tomorrow. GTS Wrestling on Tuesday. We'll see you then. Eat